my name is Robert King. I'm the Center Director here at FLS at St. Peter's University. And I asked one of our students just to come in and talk a little bit about their experience here at FLS at St. Peter's University. So this here is Steven, and I'm going to have him introduce himself real quick. So tell us about yourself, Steven.
Hi, my name is Steven. My real name is Sungwon Kim, and I'm from South Korea.
Perfect. And how long have you been in America now?
I came here 3 months ago.
Okay, perfect. So my first question for you is, why did you want to come to America and study English?
Because the reason I came to America is really difference of education. Because in my country, when we study English, we're really focused on reading or listening. And in here is, I thought the education is like speaking and share their opinion. So that's why I chose America. And then when I was young, I have a dream to go to America because I saw too many advertisements. America is really good and like a Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building. So
yeah, perfect. So you feel here you're having a chance to do a lot of speaking and really improve your speaking skills?
Yeah, in here is I got really chance to improve my English skills. Like in Korea, for example, if you go to the academy, it's about the English class. You guys use only English in their class, and after that, we always use Korean. But in here, after the class, we have to use English to communicate with others, like bank or Starbucks or another cafeteria.
Okay, perfect. So it sounds like being here, you have an opportunity to use English a lot.
Yeah, sure.
That's perfect. Glad to hear that. Let me ask you, so FLS at St. Peter's University, we're one of probably 1,000, if not more, language centers here in America. Why did you choose our school and not another school?
Because in here, FLS is connected to St. Peter's University, so we can use but good facility, and then it's very easy to meet St. Peter's person who is a native speaker. So it's really
okay.
amazing.
So what are some of the opportunities you've had to interact with St. Peter's students?
There are lots of activity class in here every week. Especially I really like about language exchange program. So, and there's another thing, there's every Wednesday there is a conversation club. I usually go to the conversation club because I really talkative to share my opinion, and then I also can hear all my friend opinion.
Okay, perfect. So you're doing the language exchange program, and I believe your partner is Tara, correct?
Yeah, it's Tara.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that experience.
Tara is my English. I think Tara is my second teacher because she teaches me a lot of things, but English. Sometimes she taught me about slangs or something, so like casual talk. And we usually met on at least once a week, and sometimes weekends we're gonna go to the Korean town in New York to eat Korean food because Tara is really like eating Korean food, and I'm also really like Korean food. So after that, she introduced about American culture and good about local streets. It's not for tourists. That is really amazing.
Okay, perfect. So it almost sounds like she's becoming a friend of yours as well. Is that correct?
Yes, we became really good friends. Yeah.
Perfect. And then you also like our activities because our activity guides are St. Peter's students?
Yeah, activity. There is 3 activity guides. Marisa is the former St. Peter's students, and then the others is now current St. Peter's students. And then, there's really good.
Perfect. And then I know last week, not last week, 2 weeks ago, we did our Lantern Festival, and we had a lot of St. Peter's students come to that activity. Do you want to talk a little bit about that experience?
Yeah, last 2 weeks ago, we have a Lunar New Year, that is a holiday or celebration. And that day, I introduced my Korean culture, what we gonna do in Lunar New Year, and then that time the St. Peter student and the others are coming in the presentation, and then they saw my presentation. So I introduced my culture, food, activity about another kind of what we're gonna do in Lunar New Year, and this is really interesting. And then actually the presentation is my first time in here, but that time I got nervous like now, but yeah, but it's really a good experience for me.
Perfect. And did you find St. Peter's students being very friendly to you?
Yeah, St. Peter's University students really friendly, and then especially my language partner Tara, and yeah, it's really friendly.
Perfect. So one thing that I'm really proud of here at FLS at St. Peter's University is our community. I think we have a really friendly, welcoming community here to make sure that students feel comfortable when they first arrive. Do you want to talk a little bit about our community and how it made you feel?
Yeah, it's really good community. And before I came, I'm really nervous because I'm a little shy and I don't know how to communicate with others and how to talk with at first time. But when I came first, I got the placement test, and after that, the staffs introduced about St. Peter's area tour, and then after that we gonna eat lunch. And in the class, after that, in the class, when you go there, the friends is really welcoming to new students, and is also teacher too. Yeah.
So you felt like your first day, everyone was welcoming to you. You felt very happy that you were part of the community?
Yeah, sure. They're really welcoming to me.
Perfect. I'm really glad to hear that. And do you think it was easy for you to make friends while you were, well, I guess you're still here, but was it easy for you to make friends at our center?
Yeah, it's really easy to make friends, like staff or teacher, about also St. Peter's students really friendly. So when I got in trouble and asked something, and they really good respond to me, and kindly.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I want to talk a little bit, switching gears a little bit, talking about our teachers here at St. Peter's, or FLS at St. Peter's University. I think we have some really good teachers here, and I would imagine when you first came here, you had high expectations of our teachers. Have you been happy with the teachers that you have for class?
Yeah, my teacher is actually Nico in the morning class, and she's really friendly and interesting, and she makes the class really fun. She always respect my opinion and my friend's opinion, and then he always can ask, and what's your opinion? That's really good, because before I came, I thought the class will be only for we just see the board and the teacher is lecturing on the board, and in here, but we just a lot of the speaking about listening, writing, or another things. So it's really good.
Okay, perfect. So do you feel from the classes you are improving your English?
Yeah, sure. And it's really helpful for me. And sometimes we learn the writing skills, and sometimes we learn grammar, and then reading or vocabulary. There's a lot of way of learning. So it's really gonna be improve my English skills.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Tell me about the office staff at FLS at St. Peter's University.
Oh yeah, office staff was so really nice, and because in my country it's really hard to contact with the office staff. If we go to the office, we just do just work or something. But in here, after sometimes I drop by to office to chit chat with Rob or another Marisa or Cassie. So it's really friendly, and sometimes I think they're not staff, but friends.
Okay, perfect. That's really nice. Thanks for those kind words. So when you do have to come to the office, do you feel that the office staff will always listen to you and answer your questions?
They always listen to me, and there's always listen to me. So sometimes when I got in trouble or something problem, they always listen to me, and then they got answer a reasonable answer, and then they just like empathize with me. So it's really good.
Good. So you feel comfortable coming?
And sure.
That's great. I'm really glad to hear that. So I know you were in a homestay with us here at FLS at St. Peter's University. Was that a good experience for you?
Yeah, I think it's really good experience. So I think when you guys are here, I highly recommend to first month or second month highly recommend to stay in homestay, because homestay is another learning, I think, because when you go to homestay, we can learn about their different culture, different foods, and different thinking about idea. And then after the school, when you go back to your homestay, you can use English with host family. There's really good way to improve English.
Perfect. So I know you were in Jean's homestay.
You
found her and her family very friendly to you?
Yeah, she's really friendly. And then in the first month I came here, she asked me, how was the school, and how was the staff, or how was the friend, how was the class, and then she made the food for me. And she's really nice.
So how was the food? Was it better than Korean food?
Actually, I really like the Korean food. So but it's really good. But I prefer my food.
No worries. And then you felt that she cared a lot about you as well?
Yeah, she cared about me, and sometimes she made the food, and then sometimes she asked me, what food you prefer, and I'm gonna buy that one, and then
Nice. Did you ever recommend Korean food?
I want to, but they really got used to their foods.
Some kimchi jjigae.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: what has been your best memory here at FLS at St. Peter's University? I think you said you've been with us now for 3 months. So what's your best memory so far?
So far, now I'm really enjoying my life in here, because after the school we hung out with my friend, and then we just sightseeing to go to New York, and then we ate about different foods like American style. Sometimes if you go to the New York, there is really about their different type of food, about India or Turkish or another food. It's really I think that is hung out is really best. Is the best for me.
Perfect. So I think that kind of goes back to the community a little bit.
Yes.
Do you think you've made a lot of friends while studying here?
I have many friends in here.
Good. And you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I feel comfortable, and then they ask me, and it's really good.
Okay, perfect. So you mentioned you go into New York City quite often. Is it easy for you to go from St. Peter's University into New York City?
Yeah, it's really easy to go there, because it took about 30 or 40 minutes to go there, because this school is very close to about John Square, which is about past train station so it's really close to there.
Okay, perfect. And really my last question for you is, would you recommend FLS at St. Peter's University to other potential students who are thinking about coming to America?
Yeah, I really highly recommend it, because there is really good friendly staffs like Rob, or students or teacher, and then if you are here, you can get another learning about good experience in here.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. Stephen, thank you so much for taking a few moments and talking with us. I am really happy that you're enjoying the experience that while you're here at our center. That actually does mean quite a bit to me. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate your time.